Guys, this is Winifred, and as you can see, I have not all of my palettes out, but a good deal of them. I wanted to start going through these and weeding out what I'm not going to use any longer. So, without further ado, let's just get started. This one right here is a colorful Bobbi Brown palette. Now, this is kind of unusual because Bobbi Brown does not do colors. She usually does the neutrals. And I purchased this a while ago, and as you can see, I am more of a neutral girl myself, so I didn't use this that much. Even though it's a good palette, a good company, you know Bobbi Brown, I love her, but this is not something that I'm going to use. So I have decided to get rid of this. And yeah, you can see it's Bobbi Brown. So this is going to go in my get rid of pal. I have over here a NYX palette. I hope you all can see because I'm sitting in the kitchen and I don't have any lights on. It's just the daylight. So this is a Bobbi Brown, NYX palette. Real pretty baked eyeshadows. Again, another palette that I did not use. Beautiful colors, but I've got so many colors like this, guys. It's just like I'm being redundant. And yeah, so I'm going to get rid of this one too. This is a Sigma palette. Real pretty colors. You've got a couple of neutrals, a couple of golds, some burnt oranges and tans, and this is kind of like, this one on the end is kind of like a burgundy-ish purple color. So yeah, this is another palette that, you know, I saw, I liked, had to have, didn't use. So I think I took the brush out of it, but yeah, I'm going to give this palette away too, guys. Okay, here is another palette that, you know, yeah, it's pretty. It's a blackened palette, so all of the colors in here are kind of deepened with a little bit of black. So you have yellow, green, blue, and I think kind of like a taupey shade. You can see I didn't wear this either. So for that reason, this one is going too. And this is by, can't make, I think it's by, what's it called? I can't make it out, but it's a really nice palette. It's not inexpensive. It's I think a little higher end. So yeah, I'm getting rid of that too. And the little spongy fell out of it, so I'll be tossing that anyway. You all will probably use your brushes and whatnot. And guys, here's another one that I bought it because I knew I was going to love it. You can see that it hasn't been used. This is back when Hard Candy made some really nice eyeshadows. And yeah, they were sold. This was sold in Sephora's. And this is a really, really nice palette. But I kind of steer away from the shimmery shades, especially if they're a little lighter. So yeah, you can see the words are still in here, so you know I didn't use it. So, giving this away as well. Here's another NYX eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna trying to move this closer to the light so you all could see it. And this, I think it's called Dusk Till Dawn. And yeah, the colors look really pretty in here. You can see I didn't even open this one. So yeah, this is going to someone too. And you all know that I'm not doing a blog sale or anything like that. What I'm going to do is give these away as appreciation gifts. And you all know that I said that once I hit 1,000, I was going to start sending them out. Well, me being lazy, I hadn't gone through all of my palettes yet. So I'm starting to do that now, and I didn't want to start sending out things without having gone through everything because I still have nail polish to go through, and it's, yeah, guys, it's crazy. That's all I gotta say, it's crazy. Okay, this is a Trish McEvoy quad, and no, it's not Trish Mac. It's Laura Mercier. I'm so sorry, guys. Laura Mercier, and as you all can see, this is a pretty nice neutral palette, but it's on the goldy side, and the colors are pretty. And I was almost talking myself into keeping this, but I'm not going to use it. So I'm giving this away as well. And this is, again, Laura Mercier. Then, because I felt I needed its companion in silver, I went ahead and bought this. This, again, is another Laura Mercier quad. And this one, instead of being gold, is silver. And yeah, I don't need this either, guys. So this is going bye-bye as well. Okay, so then I have this pretty pop eyeshadow. I used this a little bit more, or I swatched it, but not that much. It just looks like it in here, but I honestly didn't use it that much. So I'm going to give this away as well, guys. I'm going to take this brush out, and not the brush, but the sponge applicator. I'm going to take that out, and as you can see, it comes with some ideas for your eye makeup, but I'm not going to use this. And okay, here is a MAC quad. This is kind of like shades of lilac, and this looks like a peachy pink, and this looks like a yellow. Yeah, no, I'm not going to use this either. You can see I did not use this as much, so this is going to. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to bring out my Urban Decay palettes. What the heck are they? Oh, well, the next declutter, I'll bring those out. Okay, so this is my Maybelline Naturals. Now, you know, when it came out last year, I just felt like I had to go running out and buying it. And as you can see, I didn't use it, or I didn't use it that much. So this is that, and yeah, this is going bye-bye too. And then, guys, I have another MAC palette that's old, but I didn't use it. And I'm pretty sure on eBay they are probably selling this Heatherette trio for some ridiculous amount. Yeah, this is going bye-bye too. It's a beautiful trio, but I've got colors like it, and that one in particular, I remember when this came out, everyone loved that center color. I believe it's called Mood Ring or something like that. Everyone loved that, and you know, it's okay, and yeah, I do have some aqua colors, but you got to be a really special aqua color for me to wear you. So, and then this black shade on the end, it's black and it has some multi-reflexes in it. And you can probably see a little bit of it if I turn it towards the daylight a little bit. And you know it's cloudy here, so you're not going to see it as much. But, guys, yeah, this one is going to. This is another MAC quad that came out a while ago. It's called Photorealism. I used it a little bit, but not a lot, guys. So, yeah, I think I'm going to say bye to this one as well. Wow. I have got a lot of stuff that is ending up in this get rid of pile so far. Okay, now, this one, guys, this is a nice quad. And actually, quad, excuse me, there's 8 shades in here. And this is the Wet n Wild one. And I like this, I love this, but guys, I've got so many, like, I've got enough MAC palettes, and some of these colors, to be quite honest with you, are duplicated in my MAC quads, which I don't have, my MAC palettes, which I don't have out here because, well, you know, I'm going to keep those, and I've already dug into them, and they look like it too. But yeah, so this one here, I'm going to say bye-bye to as well. Then, guys, I've got this quad also from MAC, which is pretty, but I don't get that much use out of it. So it's a green, a yellow, kind of like an orangey color, and kind of like a soft black. That's not a deep, deep black. So I'm feeling like, again, I just don't need this. It's like cluttering up my life here. Here's another MAC quad. You know, I like these shades. They're neutral, you know, they're right up my alley, but it's kind of like duplicating. So I'm going to get rid of this one as well, guys. Now, this, you all know, is the Urban Decay Electric Palette. Why I bought this, I don't know. The colors are vibrant, but I just don't get enough use out of this. One of my old workers already spoke up, and she said she wanted this one. So I know who this is going to. Yeah, so I'm getting rid of that. What else should I grab, guys? Okay. This one right here. This is an older MAC quad as well. I forget which collection this came out with. Beautiful colors. Again, there's nothing against these colors. It's just that I'm duplicating myself here, and I don't need all of the clutter. So I am going to give this away as well. And here's another MAC quad. Again, pretty colors, and mind you, before I give these away, I am going to clean them up, but I just wanted to get this video out of the way and start actually feeling like I'm doing something. And this one is going to go too. Then I have this other one right here that is like purpley colors and lilac and all that kind of thing. I don't need this either because, guys, this I have in so many other palettes or singles or whatever, so I'm getting rid of this one as well. We are back, and I'm going to finish up with this little palette cleanup. As you can see, I have some other palettes down here, so I'm going to go through this kind of quick of what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. Okay, this is a nice MAC quad that I have, and you know what? Although it looks like I haven't used that much, this is kind of like one of my favorites. So I'm going to keep that one. Here's one of my MAC quads from, I believe this is from the Spiced Chocolate collection. I think I'm going to keep this one as well. Here is another quad. This one has brown, gray, copper, and a little bit of, well, actually orange in it. I think I have enough of these colors, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Let's see. Here is another MAC quad. This one is Seedy Pearl, a charcoal gray, and a couple of silvers. I think I am going to get rid of this one too. Put that over there. And then here's another matte quad. Now this one is shades of blue. You've got like the light blue, darker blue, and a really like a sky blue here. Mid-tone blue and a dark blue. So I think, truthfully, I have enough blues, and I think this one is contrast if I'm not mistaken, and I have like a couple of those. Or if it's not contrast, it's something close to it. So let me get rid of that. Now here is another MAC quad with some grays and blues in it, and like I said, I've got quite a few of grays and blues, so I don't need this. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Here is a Kat Von D palette. Now this one is the Ladybird palette. This is all matte, and it has some really nice variety of colors there. You have orange, rust, some tans, cream, blue. This one I'm going to keep. It's all matte. Yeah, this is a good palette. So that one I will be keeping. Here is another Kat Von D palette. And it's got some creams, some browns, a little goldy brown, a pinky color. This one I'm going to get rid of because I have enough of those. I've given away quite a few Kat Von D palettes. And this one I'm going to get rid of. You can see that's Kat Von D. So that's in the giveaway pile. Here is another Kat Von D palette. And this has black in it, blue, like a sparkly purple, and brown, and just different shades. And yeah, I think I'm going to let this one go as well. Now this is my Laura Mercier Artist Palette. I am definitely keeping this. I love this. This has a lot of the plums and some browns in it, and this is a really good palette. So this one I'm going to keep. Here is a Sephora palette, and this is baked eyeshadows. So I am going to keep this one, guys. Even though I've not used it, I think I'm going to keep this one. Now this is cute. This is a delightful little Bobbi Brown shimmer kind of eyeshadow confection here. You can see I didn't get too much use out of this. It's really nice, but I think that this will go nicely to somebody else's collection. I haven't gotten that much use out of it, so I'm going to give this away. Bobbi Brown. This is another Bobbi Brown collection. This one I use, and I've used the lip gloss out, so I'm going to keep this one. This is Bobbi Brown. This is an e.l.f. palette, and this looks like a me palette, and I don't know why I bought it because I never used it. It has a lot of nice neutral shades in there. There's one missing here. I don't want to say, well, I'm pretty sure I bought it like that. And but you can see I haven't used anything. I probably just swatched a few shades, but other than that I haven't used anything. So yeah, I got enough colors like this, so I'm gonna give this away too. This is okay, Smashbox Full Exposure. And you all know I love this one, so I'm definitely keeping this. This is the one that has the shimmers on the top, the shimmer shades on the top, and the coordinating matte shades on the bottom. This is definitely a me palette, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, this next one right here is the It Naturally Pretty palette. And I think this is the first one that came out. You can see I haven't gotten any use out of this because you can see it is on each and every shadow. So, I've only used this a couple of times. So, I'm going to say bye-bye to this one. I really didn't like the packaging on this, guys, because it's like that, not suede, but kind of like a velveteen type of thing. And they could have really did better with that. So, this one is going. This is another Bobbi Brown palette, which is definitely a me. It's a neutral shade. So, I'm going to keep this one. Okay, guys. Got the little brush in here that's not allowing me to close it. So there, this came out a few years ago. This is another matte quad, which I like. It has satin taupe in there and this little goldeny brown down here and another brown shade and a highlighter kind of shade. I'm going to keep that. Okay, and this one is my Sonia Kashuk palette, and this is such a great value for the money, guys. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. This right here is yet another Bobbi Brown palette, guys, and I am definitely going to keep this one too. It's another neutral palette, so yeah, I'm going to keep this one. That probably came out in one of their holiday collections. Guys, make sure that you check the counters if you're looking for a good bargain around the holidays or for any time of the year. Check the counters around the holiday seasons. You can really find some great deals. And let's see, I've got a couple of other ones here. This one is the Lorac Pro 2, and I got this last year. And yeah, I'm going to keep this one as well. Lorac Pro, and this is the second one that came out. I don't think I had the first one. And this is the Lorac Unzip palette. I like the shades in here. So this one I'm going to keep. Then guys, we have, wow, here we go. Going down to my last 3 palettes here. This one is the Urban Decay palette number 2. And you can see I have not used this, so I'm going to say bye-bye to this. This one is the Urban Decay palette number 3. This is the pinky tones. And yeah, no, I don't know what was with me and buying all these Urban Decay palettes. I just, no, I'm not keeping this one either. That's the Naked 3. And then I have one last Urban Decay palette that I will probably keep. Well, I will keep. And that's the original one with the deeper shades and the coppers and the browns and the black, gray, you know. A couple of mattes. I like this. So even though this is the one that I like the most, you can't even really tell that I've used it that much. So yeah, I'm going to continue using this. I decided to keep my other huge palettes, at least for the time being, because those have some kind of odd colors in it that I know I'm not going to buy those shades and spend a lot of money on them. So just in case I want to do a funky look, I will keep those Coastal Scents and the BH Cosmetics ones with the funkier colors in it, just in case I want to use those. And I have some funky colors in the MAC too. So yeah, guys, so that is it for this first wave. I've got lots more to go, guys, okay? So thank you for joining me, and thanks for watching, and I appreciate and love all of you. So, yeah, have a nice night, y'all. Bye-bye.